Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So, just like Patty's brother said, it's kind of dangerous to give me a microphone because God only knows what's going to come out of my mouth when I'm talking about Patty and Chris. But Patty and I got together as friends. Like I was corrected today, I said it was 11 years ago, but it was 12 years ago. And we worked together at Sears, which I met a lot of the bridal party, and a lot of us became friends together. And I can tell you, I've been many things to Patty, I think, over the years, and I did kind of write stuff down. Normally I can go off the cuff, but I thought this was a little bit important. I spent like 2 minutes writing this. So I've been a manager. I think in the beginning we kind of met each other in the store, and Patty had a very distinctive walk. If you saw her walking down the aisle, she just kind of like, and I remember when I first came to the store, she kind of was coming down the aisle with me, and she kind of comes up to me and she goes, "Hi." And I'm thinking, okay, this one's interesting. So we kind of talked to one another, and I found out she was Greek. I'm thinking, Greek, she's got to be a good girl, you know what I mean? So since then, we kind of became friends. She was in the store, and then as I was a manager, I'm like, I got to bring someone. I'm looking for people in my department. I'm thinking if there's anybody that can sell stuff, it's this girl here. Now she didn't have a lot of faith in herself in the beginning, and the same thing kind of happened with Melissa. I know she's right in front of me right now. And through Patty, I got to meet Melissa, but they turned out to be an excellent person, a salesperson. Then our kind of bondships became a lot closer, and I think since then I've been a coach. Now, and please correct me if I'm wrong, and I don't think I am. I've been a coach, a friend, a counselor, a financial advisor, a family counselor, an auto mechanic, a professional professional mover, an interior decorator, okay? So I don't know how I get, and I'll tell you how I got involved in this is because the middle brother, as I say, left me and married this beautiful lady right here, okay? So he leaves me to deal with this, right? So I can tell you that a lot of the times being a big brother to her, I would know that her phone calls would either go one way or another way to one another. So she would call up and she'd say, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good." "How's the family?" "They're good." "Your brother?" "Good." "Cousin?" "Good." And we go through these things, and then I knew after a few things it was going to happen. So I got this problem with my car, or we got this pool table at the house. I think I'm going to be moving pool tables now, right? So that kind of happened over the many years, right? So I got involved with the Aris family, like parents to me, wonderful people, and then the relationship just got much stronger there. So the very end of it, and throughout our many years together, was all of the relationship advice that we had to go through, right? So it was always either I'd call or she'd call me and be like, "Hey," she'd be like, "What's the matter?" "Let's go out to eat." So we'd go to Applebee's. We'd go to every restaurant you can have over the many years. She'd tell me her problem, I'd tell her my problem, and we'd feel a lot better with one another. But then, one day she comes up to me and she says to me, "I found someone on the internet." I'm thinking, oh my God. I'm thinking, after the other ones that were here, I'm thinking, it's okay, I'm going to have faith, I'm going to see how this guy is. And then I meet this wonderful human being right here. And I can tell you the moment that I met him, I was talking to one of the groomsmen. The moment that I met him, I knew that he has a heart of gold. A very well-mannered guy, just with an unbelievable personality. So I got to meet him a few times. We went out, got to know him a little bit. Now, the only wavering moment that I've ever had, was the night that I came home after we were with one another, and I opened up my Facebook page and I see Chris. I see Chris in a black hat. I see him in a little mustache, and then I see him in a gold chain sitting on his bed taking a picture of himself. Immediately I pick up the phone and I go, "Patty, what's going on?" She's like, it's okay, he's just scooting around. But you know what? That just shows, I love you, man. That just shows the wonderful personality of this man, right? So, if there's one thing that I've learned in my life, it is that when you become the person that you are when you surround yourself with great people. And I can tell you, in my life, there you go. In my life, I am a much better person because I had Patty in my life. And I honestly mean that, and I know I will be a a tremendous person having Chris in my life. I'm very honored to be part of their family. Chris and Patty are some of the most respected individuals that I know. I mean, they're compassionate. They have hearts of gold. They love not only their friends but their family. And to find people like that in the world is very, very tough. Very, very tough these days. In closing, I have a final thought, and I really kind of sat down and really thought very hard about this, okay? So marriage is a journey that you're going to have together. It's not about the today and now. Today and now is cluttered with peaks and valleys, drama, emotions, a lot of stuff going on. And to get through this journey, marriage must be built on a foundation governed by love and faith. Love for one another that is unwavering, even in the most darkest times. Respect and honor for each other as individuals, and to always give fully to one another in your marriage and never, ever expect anything in return. If there's one thing I've ever thought about, you give to any individual, but you never expect something back. Through love and faith, you will overcome any adversity life throws your way. You'll have fantastic moments together in your life. Fantastic moments. And you will be challenged in ways that you never thought God would ever do to you. But He does that to make you stronger individuals. We never know why He does those things, and a lot of times we fail to see His ultimate plan, but in the end, it is to make you grow as a family and as a couple. It's through this faith and love for one another that I know you guys will successfully navigate through life's peaks and valleys. So if I can ask everybody, as I try to shorten this up, so I know we got a lot going on, please raise up your glasses. I hope that God blesses you both in your lives together. I know you guys will have wonderful children. I'm ecstatic to be part of your lives. I'm ecstatic to be part of a new family, along with the Aris family, because you guys have been very important to me in my life. And I love you both. God bless. So just to get the whole story out, they did meet, of course, anywhere, Father. Where would they meet? What's it, Ultimate Greeks? EligibleGreeks.com. How about that? Let's give them a round of applause.